Hello, and thank you for taking time to watch the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger, and this is your energy forecast for today, Friday, July 19th, 2013. I tell you, I think I said it yesterday that I avoid saying things like, I can't wait for August to be here. And I say I'm looking forward to the energy change of into the next month. So there's so much stuff going on right now, astrologically, numerically, energetically, just a lot of shifting and changing. And today is a 19 day, so that is the Sun card within tarot. That is about births and beginnings. Oftentimes that can be a little painful, but it's about fresh starts. It's also number 5 day if you add up the month, which is 7 plus the day, 19 plus the year, 2013. And you boil it down, it comes down to a 25. No tarot cards for 25, but I boil it down to, 23, which is then boiled down to 5. And that is the faith or emperor or pope card. And number 5 is a very shifting, changing, moving, unstable, I'll say, number. So it's just a lot of stuff going on. Just before I turn on my video, I take a moment, I set my resonation, operation, vibration as high as I can. I ask for healing, guidance, confirmation. And then I go to the other side and I allow those on the other side, angels, archangels, ascended master, team spirit, any guides, any off-planet beings that resonate with my vibration where I am right there. I give them permission to speak through me to you, and because my vibration is as high as I can in divine love, that's my protection, and I trust that, and it works very well for me. That's my intention. So I asked them, I said, what do you want me to talk about? And they brought to mind that on a lot of the pages that I'm administrator on or I go to, people are continually asking for, hey, send me some good vibes, send me some energy, send me this, send me that. And, while so if I hit like, know that I've sent you some energy. But what I think is going to be, what I believe, and what the other side gave me information is more effective, is if when you post something like you're feeling down or you're going into a job interview, state your intention. Say you're not feeling well. So you might post, hello everybody, I want to set an intention that I would be healed, whole, peaceful, full of energy, ... Who will agree with and co-create this beautiful intention with me? Hit like. Something along those lines. And then, you're going to get, because then you set a clear intention and everybody's stepping onto that. Because if your goal is to get a new job, but yet deep in your heart you want to be able to stay home with your children, then somebody may be, sending you energy for your highest and best, which would be to stay home, where you're saying, I want a job. So there could be conflict in the co-creation of it. So state the intention very clearly. Think about it before you post it. And so many people will literally just talk into Siri or just type it out and send it out there without even rereading it once or twice. Because I work in a corporate office and I manage 45 people, I constantly read over the emails before I send them out, especially when there's either some big changes or it might be expectations or a reprimand. So very conscious of the energy that is written and sent out. So I highly encourage, I'm being told to tell you guys this, definitely read it over. Think about what your intention is. Set it very clearly when it's for yourself. Now, if you're asking for, I've seen a post recently, something along the lines of, hey, my dad, his life is spiraling out of control. Can you guys send some good energy? Well, spiraling out of control might be what is for his highest and best, because then he will finally realize he's got to step out on faith, get it together, change it. Anything that is manifesting in your life is usually a signal for something, different, better. Any forms of dis-ease, any kind of change in job. People always say, oh, I hate my job, I hate my job. A month later, they lose it and they wonder why. It was because they hated it. So their higher self was giving them the exit door. So when it involves others, personally, I would get them to ask for permission. But also, if you see someone's life spiraling out of control, if you see someone's health, deteriorating, stop and ask your guide, say, is this my place to step in? You may hear, no, it's not. And then you just hold them up as best you can for their highest and best. You may hear, yes. Then ask how, what form, what way. Good example for me, like there's a squirrel out back of my house and it's got this big gash on its shoulder. And, my partner Fabian kept saying, oh, that little squirrel's hurt. So I stopped the other day when I saw him. And I just took a moment and I went to the squirrel with intention and mindset. And I say, may I help you in healing? And he was very enthusiastic in the energy that I felt. So I sent as much healing energy that I could to him. I've come upon dogs and I've connected with their higher self and said, may I heal you? And the higher self said, no, this is part of my path, or it's about my owner, so don't interfere. I see people spiraling out of control at work and they're not asking for my help, and I check in on a higher level and I hear they don't even want my help. They don't want it. So all I do is just say, I lift you up for your highest and best, and leave it at that. Rather than force anything on them, because if they're not accepting and wanting it, it's not going to happen for them. So, when it involves other people, pretty much check in from higher self to higher self. If you don't know how to do that, that's just simply getting quiet and just kind of with your thoughts kind of go over to their higher self. I do it on a higher level, physical level, and I just say, may I help you? And oftentimes I hear, yes, please do. No, don't. I'll see a sad face, which means don't. I'll see a inviting or leaning towards me feeling, and I'll say, okay, good, I can help you. And then I just send the energy to them. I say, I send you high vibration energy, let it go where it needs to go, rather than let it go to your elbow, which is hurting, because the elbow may be representing something different in their life about not being able to move forward or get out of the rut they're in. It's not the physical, but it's more the spiritual path. So set your clear intentions when you're asking for healing or guidance online or with friends, any way, shape, or form, when you're asking for healing for other people. And I'm hearing Spirit tell me, now if it's a parent and it's a child, especially if it's a child under the age of like 16, a little different there, asking for healing there. That just comes from a different place. I'm not a parent, so I can't even tap into that emotion, what that feels like. But even, from an adult parent to an adult child, sometimes their journey is a rough one, and you can just say, for your highest and best, I lift you up. For your highest and best, I lift you up. I set an intention that you would rise in highest of divine love vibration that you can. You can leave it as simple as that and allow that to go. So all that being said, we're at 8 minutes. I'm going to pull a card. Good message from the other side this morning. That may be the whole message right there. Let's see what our card is for today. 10 of Swords. It kind of goes along with it, I could say. So our 10, it boils back down to number 1. Definitely about beginnings and getting moving. Swords are things that are mental, the element of air, their thought processes, logical aspects. And as you can see, this card, and also this card, the purple color, definitely in the higher chakra area, the spiritual area, the mind. So this card is about some mental frustration, and often it's about self-inflicted. He's like laying back into the swords. He literally can move away from it, but not able to at this moment for whatever reason. So with this Kai here, and I love the purple and blue because the purple is our third eye and the blue is the throat. I'm about to sneeze, so okay, maybe I got rid of it. I bet you that looks wonderful on video. I'm not going to look back at that. So a sneeze, getting things out. I think that's what that was about as well. So definitely going to be one more day of some mental frustration going on. I'm thinking of my own workplace. There's so much shifting, moving, and changing right now. And I literally am walking into those environments daily going, I resonate, vibrate, and operate as high as I can. I just walk in saying that. I'm having to do that, keep my mouth shut, because the people around me are so frustrated. They don't know what's going on. Energetically, they feel it, but they don't know why. And I'm just like, I understand. I understand. That's my standard reply. I don't agree with him. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I don't do that because I don't agree with what they're saying. But I understand what they're saying and why they're saying it. So just a simple head nod is often you agree with the drama they're perpetuating. But if you say, I understand what you're saying, or goodness, I understand that must be difficult for you, that's another standard one for me. Because I'm just trying to be that beacon of light right now, allowing the energy to come down through and out me. That's my intention. So have a wonderful day. Resonate as high as you can, especially with everybody else a little crazy around you. Set clear intentions and ask for co-creation of those intentions when you're posting about health and healing and financial prosperity and love and relationships. So Sunday night is Cosmic Caffeine, Jamie, Evan, and myself and the gang, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to my archive show from Wednesday night. You can find that on my Facebook page or my website at intuitivemessenger.org. If you missed the Develop Your Intuition with the Basics of Tarot on Tuesday night, you can purchase that on my website under the Virtual Lab tab. It's a pretty cool video where you get to watch and listen to everything that's going on. It's pre-recorded, so you don't get to interact like we did that night. And on August 6th, I will do my second virtual lab, just developing the basics of your intuition. If you can get onto any meeting, ANY, meeting, METTING.com, anywhere around the world, you can join us. You can Skype in. I think you could Skype in. I'm pretty sure you can Skype in. But join me there. Check that out on my Facebook page. I say to you, namaste. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.